by how patriotic are you? And how can patriotism be encouraged in Nigeria in particular? If you think you are a proud Nigerian, it's always interesting when people say, I'm a proud Nigerian when they're in Canada. I'm a proud Nigerian when they're in Germany. My heart bleeds Nigeria. But you are in South Korea or Japan. Oh, by the way, it's a very interesting and helpful of Nigeria who are in Japan right now, particularly in Kyoto. I'll tell you about that later on. That will be probably next week. Right? I have someone there. We probably will have a call, and so they can talk to us about how life is in Japan as a Nigerian. But anyway, I digress. Let's get to hear from you this morning. 08179230003. 08179230007. 08179230003. 08179230007. WhatsApp 08090306416. 08090306417. All right. Oh, sorry, 16. Sorry, that's WhatsApp and Telegram. All right. First message here. This one here says, "Hi, G. Good morning. I used to be patriotic in this country, but recently things have made me lose faith and hope in this great country." I like the fact that you put great. So things have not gone right. Your perception, things, unemployment and what. But are you still a patriotic Nigerian? Are you? If you $1 million right now, $1 million to frame somebody, for example, would you do it? Would you do it? Just asking the question. Braid is on the line. I'll read more messages coming up shortly. Let's get here from Braid. Braid is speaking to us from Port Harcourt. I believe he's in Port Harcourt town. Braid, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning, Braid.
We are a patriotic Nigerian.
Really?
Yes, I'm patriotic Nigeria because I'm an employer of labor in my little way. And also, I don't think since I was born, I have arrested anybody that looked for my trouble. And also, little I have, I use it to reach out to the people. And so, in my own little way, I make things happen. And I live in peace with the people within my environment. And I'm also at peace with even my extended family.
Interesting.
And all Nigerians. So that makes me a protective Nigerian.
Put Nigeria's need before yours?
Well, dude, I'm not one of the people that is siphoning down phone. So, and even most of the people that siphoning Nigerian phone will call themselves a patriotic Nigerian. But I don't think they will be a patriotic Nigerian because they will give them different accolades, giving them different awards. Because they have been factoring Nigerian funds, using it the way they want. But I think a very patriotic Nigerian should be somebody who always preach peace, unity, love, express his profound gratitude to whosoever that comes this way. That's my take.
All right. Thank you very much. Braid says he is a patriotic Nigerian. Now, let me make mention of some of the national heroes that we have. And I think this list I have, most people, if not every Nigerian, will probably, agree that these are some, very popular, famous people, and they deserve, you can actually refer to them as, hero of Nigeria. All right. First person I'm going to make mention here is someone that a lot of people will probably know. Chief Obafemi Awolowo. Like him, hate him, but hey, national hero, regarded as one of the founders of this country. Talking about particularly, that is, okay, he's tweeted national hero, right? Putting the country first, right? Indeed. All right, Emmanuel is on the line. Emmanuel, hi, Emmanuel. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, Emmanuel. I'm sorry, we are going on a break very shortly. Okay, can you call back after the break, please? Thank you very much appreciated, Emmanuel. I could probably say Emmanuel is a patriotic Nigerian, and you were patriotic for sticking with us here on Hello Port Harcourt.
For more talk, news and sports, stay tuned.
past the hour of 9 o'clock. Welcome to the program. Now, let me run some names by you if you just join us, and I'll tell you why. Sir Herbert Macaulay, you heard that name before? Chief Anthony Enahoro, you heard that name before? All right. Kudirat Abiola. Okay. All right. Margaret Ekpo. How about that one? Murtala Mohammed. Fumilayo Ransom Kuti. You know that name? Or any of these names? Well, these names I mentioned are some of the most popular individuals that have been or probably made their marks, in the annals of history of this great country. They are regarded as national heroes. They're regarded as patriots. Many of them paid the ultimate price for the sovereignty and for the betterment of Nigeria. Now, everybody has had this quote before, read to them or spoken to them. I think it's one of the worst cliches or worst read motivational speeches of all time. JFK's, ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what you can do for your country. Remember that? Yeah. A lot of people have bastardized it, if I can say so. Saying it so much in a bid to let people, as it were, remain in penury, remain under subjugation. People have twisted. We're a very interesting race, talking about the human race. But I have to sit this morning and ask you this question. It's Friday morning. You're getting ready to, wrap up all the financial numbers and stuff for today and maybe have 1 or 2 bottles of your favorite drink later on. But how patriotic are you? Do you think any of these individuals, right, with what they did for this country, do you think you can match them? And once again, like I said, you don't need to be popular or famous. Oh, we have Zion on the line in GRA. Zion, good morning to you. Are you patriotic?
I'm a patriotic Nigerian.
Really?
And I stand in that concept because of the truth I was exposed to. Because of the history I had about Nigeria. Because I have a father who told me, I hand over this country to you. I pay my tax. I vote. I say the right thing.
Okay.
I do the right thing. I stand for justice. I speak the truth. I interact with the people. I am empathic to my fellow citizens. I have the sense of belonging that because you are down today in this country, now doesn't mean you will not rise tomorrow. I have this well-being, this specification that we are in a process. No need to use words to bring down this country. No need to say, Nigeria is not growing. No need to use derogatory comments and statements about this country. So I am a patriotic Nigerian, and I move, I stand, I breathe for this country. I have sacrificed for this country. I've been committed to this country. So I'm a patriotic Nigerian. Because of what happened in the last election, I can't say I won't vote again. Never. Nothing will take away my decision and my stand. And I have a great vision for this country to uphold our unity, to be honest and faithful. So help me God.
Interesting. You want to be honest and faithful. Basically, he was reciting the pledge. Now, how many of you remember the national anthem and the pledge? There are 2 stanzas, by the way, and I've seen several skits online, where people were put on the spot. Hey, hello, smart man, smart woman. Can you recite the national anthem? All right, fine, no problem. How about our pledge? Can you say the pledge? And it sounds comical. And yes, a lot of you, and if I'm honest, I myself, we get a lot of laughs, from watching people not remember the national anthem or even the pledge. But it goes to show, right, whether we like it or not, whether these things are, pretentious, whether they are made or not. But it actually goes to show that a lot of people don't quite understand what it means to be a citizen of a country and a citizen of this country. You will not, trust me, you will not be far off if you take a microphone, stop anybody. From when I say anybody, I mean I don't mean people who are probably dressed as fancy as some of the people you admire, but stop the taxi drivers, right? Some of them, the bus drivers, the conductors. You see those louts, the agberos, like to call them, all right, on the streets, right? Stop them, all right? Let's even take it further. Stop your mechanic. Ask him, brother, do it now if you can. If you're outside, listen to me. If you're at the petrol station, you're about to buy petrol, all right? Ask the person dispensing. Recite the national anthem. Just recite it. And whilst there is a notion that I am part of this larger society, I have a role to play in this, in quote, larger society, has it sunk in yet? How do we make it sink in? As always, turn down the volume of your radio set. Refrain from making derogatory or defamatory comments. Didn't see it, didn't hear it. Do not make unsubstantiated, and unverified claims. Very importantly, do not make inciting statements.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
017-923-0002, 0817923-0003, 0817923-0002, 0817923-0003. At Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. That's Twitter, by the way. Facebook and on X. Precious is on the line. Precious is speaking to us from Rumomasi. Precious, good morning to you. Welcome to Hello Port Harcourt.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning.
Yeah. Okay. This scenario comes to mind. I'm born into a family. We're growing up. I keep hearing the story of your mom borrows money, she doesn't pay back. Your dad is a fraud. Your brother steals. That does not make me not part of the family. I am still part of the family. And if somebody were to defend my father outside, I would still defend my father. So, yes. So that should be the picture that comes to mind. Would you defame your father outside if someone is also defaming him? No.
So, Precious, do you see yourself as a patriotic Nigerian?
Oh, yes. I do my bit. I do my bit. I vote. Sometimes I even have to warn my husband, don't throw things outside the car. And I'm walking with my kids. No, don't drop that there. Pick it up. Use the trash can. Things like that makes you a better citizen.
Makes you a better citizen. All right, Precious. Thank you very much. You are probably not going to be as famous as Murtala Muhammad, but you see yourself as a patriotic Nigerian. All right. Interesting. Let's take some messages now. And boy, let me read the very interesting and controversial ones this morning. I have about 3 of them. All right. Oh, let's start with this one. This one just popped in. Okay. All right. Anonymous here says patriotism is a scam. It's like saying ride or die, but only those who are riding for you deserve you to ride for them. You can't ride for who's trying to kill you. It's also how people say marriage is for better or for worse when they are trying to manipulate someone or stay in a bad situation. If you are truly a good spouse, you wouldn't need to try to manipulate anyone to stay with you. Some years ago, I was offered something to betray my husband. I immediately did the opposite. Not because I'm such a good person, but because he has only shown me kindness. If he had been a wicked man, if he had been wicked to me before that, maybe he'd be not with us today. I will only be loyal to sacrifice for who has my best interest at heart, whether it is a person, organization, or country. Huh. But how can you support if you don't give support? How can you receive if you don't give? Christian is in Ahoda. Christian, good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. Jude.
Good morning.
Jude, when you say patriotic Nigeria, it depends on individual. For one, I'm a patriotic Nigerian, but I'm not proud of my country. If I travel outside, they ask me my nationality, I will tell them that I'm from either British or this. I will not tell them that I'm from Nigeria, of Africa.
Really? You would deny Nigeria? Really? The land of bola and fish?
Tomorrow, I will have my passport. Because these are the people that told us to go and get our BBC. Now today, nobody is saying anything about BBC now. They turn everything upside down. In this country, that word they used to say, the young shall grow. It doesn't work here. That's why our former president said Nigerian youth are lazy. It's not that they are not hardworking, but they don't know the right. They don't know the right.
So, Christian, are you a patriotic Nigerian?
Yes, as an individual, I'm a patriotic Nigerian.
Okay, all right. Christian says he is a patriotic Nigerian. Bless Daniel on Facebook says, for me, I do always try doing the right thing, but the problem is that Nigeria is far from us. Nigeria is far from us. That's what Blessed Be Daniel, that's on Facebook. That's what he says. Oh, once again, at Nigeria Info PH. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on Twitter. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on Twitter. That's X, by the way. All right, so we know Twitter is X, at Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH. Good morning. It is very difficult these days to become patriotic when you walk around and you see a lot of wrong in the society. And it's not just the police, not just the military. It's even those who are meant to be able to do the right things, from pastors to preachers to imams to governors to senators. Almost everybody has a comma, Jude. It shouldn't be so. How can I feel patriotic when I can't walk around freely without having the police harass me? I am not a patriotic Nigerian because I'm doing everything to leave. All right, Jerry, thank you very much. Jerry says he's doing everything to leave. He doesn't see himself as a patriotic Nigerian. Akanto is in Bori. Akanto, good morning to you, please.
Good morning. I have feeling in there to you. My own friend.
Oh, is it raining? Is it raining where you are?
It's 4 a.m.
Wow.
I have seen cage in my house.
You're still
It's funny. Do you know what I do?
Yes, please.
I call it coconut leaf. You know cocoyam leaf?
Yeah, cocoyam, okay.
Have you used that cocoyam leaf before?
I've used it to cook, yes.
That your leaf now, so use as an umbrella.
Oh,
umbrella.
That's the one you use. Right? Are you serious?
Yes. They say when the desirability is not availability, you make the desirability availability.
Interesting.
No money for this foreign umbrella. So I'll move out. But for then, I'm a patriotic Nigeria.
Interesting.
Just recently, people are rushing for gratification. Doing small work and expect immediate gratification. And that one has covered the deal of the good people. Look at our roads, look at our drainage. But let me tell you, there is somewhere as a dump ground in Bori, somewhere in Bori. It behooves on me, I told my family, my other children, that I will be clearing the space, burning the weeds and the trash.
On your own?
Our roads, making polytechnic roads. There is a whole lot of water. I engage 2 persons. Plus, let's evacuate this thing. I will give you 500 now. Assist me. Let's evacuate it. Why people are using the road? People are passing it. But it may know of the interest of others to do this. And patriotism is born. It's not what you imitate. It is not what you copy. There are forebears who have made their name, inflicted their name in good. These are small things they did, and their name was imprinted. We, as a Nigerian, I can't. You said not about popularity. It's the love you put on ground. I am a patriotic Nigerian. I will continue to do it. Just recently, there is a voting scenario that's ongoing. I engage from my youth. Please, we don't need violence. We don't need agitation. Even though they don't engage all of you, let us support this company to ensure that we achieve and get something from the River State government. Yes, at what we can do. Patriotism not only when you plan Canada as a governor, and when you be as a minister. No, our level we must be patriotic. I'm a patriotic, and I'm on continuum. I rise and do what Nigeria has for me. I'm gonna die for my nation because I have only one Nigeria. God bless. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. Akanto says you don't have to get into the position of the governor or any of the elected spots to be patriotic. At your level, you can be patriotic. So, how can you be patriotic? How can it be promoted? That's what I'm asking this morning. Every day, I like to think it's every day that we play the sweeper to remind you to keep your environment clean. Are you? That's just my first question. Are you? Really? Are you do you like to litter, like to loiter? I remember when we were primary school, right? There used to be these sign, no loitering. So during school hours, if we, the pupils, were found on the corridor, just how did Eric say it? You're perambulating. That's the word. Yeah, just perambulating. No, you would when it's not break time, when we don't have physical ed. PE, where you come out and you exercise and you know the specific exercises you should do, routines. You don't loiter. The idea is that you must always be organized, you must always plan, you must be doing something. But anyway, I don't know. Once again, do you think you are? Ikeka says there's no national hero anywhere in Nigeria. So-called heroes that see evil and keep quiet. These are sentiments. By the way, your sentiments are very valid. No one's saying you shouldn't express them. Always saying express them in a, apart from being coherent, but in a civil manner. Are you patriotic? What does it even mean to be patriotic? See the names I mentioned. Some of you know a little bit of their history, what they did. Richard is speaking to us from D-Line. Richard, good morning to you. Oh dear. Apologies, Richard. It's a service provider challenge. Now, let me mention some other names, right? You make up your mind if you agree that these are national heroes, right? Who have done this country proud. Blessing Okagbare. Have you heard that name before? Have you heard that name before? Okay, all right. Blessing Okagbare. Athlete, arguably one of Nigeria's finest in the past, I would say 2-3 decades. I, in terms of popularity and maybe achievements, apart from Sheon Quadri, the tennis player, our table tennis player and champion, she's pretty much very close to probably one of the very best we've ever had. In fact, I think you can mention her name side by side with the great Mary Onyali. Have you heard of that name before? Mary Onyali. How many of you have? These are athletes. And you could say they were patriotic, or they are patriotic, because not only did they run for Nigeria, they tried to bring Nigeria, public space positively, but they also brought things back home, having, charities and, trying to shed light, particularly to promote, women in sporting activities. They are patriotic. You could argue that they are patriotic. The question is, are you, where you are you patriotic? If I was to come to your business, would you cheat me so that you can get an extra 200-300 naira? What is patriotism? Oh yeah, that's true. I should give you a definition. But I will real more names. We'll get back to the phone lines. 0817-923-0002. 0817923 0003, 0817923 0002, 0817923 0003. Good morning, Jude. This on WhatsApp. I am a patriotic Nigerian, but they deny me my patriotic Nigeria, and it's those who do not want this country to move forward. Steve in Port Harcourt. Jude, I put it to you that the leaders of this country are not patriotic. If they were, they would have been reflecting in the country today. I will not boast that I am, but I am trying my best. That's M and C Unlimited. Okay, all right, thank you very much. Good morning, Jude. I am not a patriotic Nigerian. Oh, he's stressing it. Read it in capital letters. Why should I be patriotic when the nation isn't patriotic to me? Even the government is not patriotic, so why should I? I will be patriotic to myself and do what I can, but as for this country, I am not patriotic to her. No national hero is talking now. They're all keeping quiet. Patriotism is first. It is out of the government. It's frustrating to be Nigerian. So, once again, two ideas side by side. Ideally, if they were to shake hands, you probably have, an improved circumstance. Ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. But what is my country doing for me so that I can keep doing well so my country continues to be in the limelight? You see? Two sides of a coin. And each side with very justifiable actions and reactions for their views. I'm not patriotic, someone said, because what has Nigeria done for me? Well, you were born here. Couldn't have been born anywhere else. You've been fed from here. Couldn't have been fed from anywhere else. So why don't we start from there? Olufemi is on the line. Olufemi is speaking to us from Old GRA. Olufemi, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, Mr. Jude.
Good morning.
Yes, I am particularly interested in this topic of patriotism. I'll start by letting you know that I'm proud of my country. And no matter what, I'm so proud of my country. I can tell you that for almost 10 years now, my dress code has been green and white. Most times I wear white, other times I wear green. I have my clothes that are made in green and white combination.
Interesting.
And that's how much I'm proud of the country. And I always projected my country. I know that we have the potentials, and only that we have the poverty of leadership, as our president has always said. But in my own little way, I've shown my patriotism to that extent of wearing the national color, no matter what anybody thinks. The truth of the matter is that not everybody is bad in Nigeria, and not everybody is
good too.
On showing that I'm patriotic, I'm a patriotic Nigerian. I love my country. God has a purpose why I'm a Nigerian, and I will fulfill that purpose one day. So I am a patriotic Nigerian, and I'm proud of that.
All right. Olufemi, thank you very much. Obiora is speaking to us from Oyibo. Obiora, good morning to you, please.
Yeah, good morning, brother.
Good morning.
Please, I really appreciate this program that talking about patriotic Nigeria. But if I may ask the question, who is a patriotic Nigeria? In this dispensation we found ourselves now and what we are passing through at the hand of our government. Because the trauma of what we are passing through, I don't think if we have 100% of Nigeria, it's 10% is patriotic Nigeria. I don't think that even I here that I'm struggling to be a patriotic Nigeria.
You're struggling to be.
Let us tell ourselves the truth. Even when your right is supposed to give to you, and government will deny you your right. Many a times, government will stand on the way that yes, they are building road for you. The road that is your right. And when somebody builds a road, you will announce it on the radio or TV and say, yes, I did this for you, I did this. What is your right is what they are announcing on radio, announcing on this. No. Your rights supposed to be given to you. But our rights are being denied for us. Everybody is angry.
All right, so
I don't think
Obia,
100% is patriotic Nigeria.
even you right now, you say you're struggling to be a patriotic Nigeria.
Yeah, I'm struggling to be a patriotic Nigeria.
Okay, Obia said he's struggling to be one. Now, I like this last comment here. It might just be, my message of the day. It says patriotism is defined by Google as the feeling of love, devotion, and a sense of attachment to one's country or devotion to and vigorous support for one's country. Keeping surroundings clean, not throwing things on the road or in the gutters, obeying traffic lights and warnings.
Get in on the action with Betano, your exciting destination for thrilling sports betting. Enjoy